Hi, Liana, how are you?
Hi.
Okay. Today we are going to teach you, continue to teach you JavaScript, and then we will give you a new tool, okay? A new tool that will tell you a new tool, and then we'll get started soon, okay? I'm going to browse to get my slices. One moment, okay? Okay, this JavaScript example, and then if we have time, we'll go to chapter 1 for JavaScript, okay? But we still teach you the example first. So today we will get started with a new tool called Copad. Okay. So this one still is a tool for JavaScript. So last time we talked about if you want to use the JavaScript interpreter, you can use a about link by Google Chrome. Okay, you hit about link, and then they'll give you a blank page, and you do inspect, and then you have console, right? And the left-hand side would be your, on the console, left-hand side would be your page design. Right-hand side would be the console. So we can do write that, write, and then I am happy, and then change line. Oh, I'm sorry, you can use document but write. Okay. Write is not enough. You need to have a document but write. I am happy. Yeah, but this inside here must be a HTML design, okay? And then you will get the I'm happy right here on the left-hand side. This is what you design and what you see, okay? So right-hand side, you have the console, and then left-hand side, you have your web page. But it's still not very convenient for the HTML design. So some people invented this one called Copad. So Copad, after right here, come to here, it's called copad.io. You can sign up a account and then log in, okay? So right here, I am not going to sign up because I already have an account. So I'm going to use my account to log in. So login right here, I do have some older design before for different year of teaching for JavaScript, okay? So here, as you can see, I have different design before. Now, anyway, I'm going to create a new one, okay? So this one, I'm going to create a new pen. So right here, click this pen. And then you can see it has HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So I'm going to change it to this way. Okay, change it to this way. Right-hand side is your web page. Left-hand side is your design. You have HTML design, JavaScript design, CSS design. So you can close them. So focus on JavaScript like this. You can actually pull them so that you can do the design on HTML, CSS at the same time, or you can just pull down to have only the HTML design. Okay, so you have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript all three in the left side, and the right side is your design. Okay, so and then you have your console right here. So console is on the right hand, is here. At the bottom, there's a console. So if you want to bring up a console, this one is easier than the about break. About break, you need to inspect code and then you will get it like this. But this one, you do have this. So right here, you can directly do document, right? I am happy, and then we are, and then you write, I'm happy right there, and then you can document, right? And you can put the how are you? And it returned. What happened? How comes that you don't get the I'm happy? Something not let me clear. I may have a typo. I mean, type something wrong. Okay. still it goes back to how I'm happy. Let me see, something's wrong, okay? But let me create it, it's okay. Okay, so now you can copy to it. You can do a equals 3, a equals 3. Let's test out your feature, b equals 4. And then console log a plus b argument right a plus b equals plus a plus b. This document can write if failing me something is wrong, okay? Anyway, we may need to clear and then we do it. Something's wrong. Okay, anyway, this is something we need to look at it. So anyway, right-hand side is your web page, and you can give up the console if you don't need it, okay? Now let's look at the HTML. So HTML right here, we will put something over there. So that's the standard. This one is actually body, so you can do a body design. So just like you write your HTML and you have body, and then inside your body you have a button. Okay, so this button called click me. Okay, so you create a click me right here. Okay, so you can change to CSS. You can go to the CSS and let's have body and then background page. So that's a save. When you hit save, our color is wrong. This one wrong spelling. Try one more time to save. After you save, the data have been saved to the web page and then the background color change. So if you change it to dual, and then to save, it changes to a dual color. So your button is HTML, color is in your body, and then you have JavaScript. So now on your body, you do click. You run main function, okay? So right here, let's do this, let's do. So when you click, you will run this one and we will do alert. I'm happy. Okay, so that's actually save. And now let's click and you click and have the alert. I'm happy right here. So this one is a simple page design. Is that okay? So your project, I'll call it the N number 1. Okay, this is the first project we work on. So this one is an example of using the Copan, okay? So because I only have you right now, so I will have you to do exercise on Copan with this, so you can practice using Copan, okay? Show your website. Go to copan.io. The copan.io, I actually has the link to your group already on top today. You can click it and go to it. Can you share your screen now? We'll teach you go into there step by steps, okay? So change your layout, right hand side, change your layout. Change your layout. Right now it says 3 box on top. You actually want to tap this, check this one. Click on this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah, this one. Okay, then your design will be right there. Now try to click on the console. The left side button is console. Right here, click on this one. Okay, so you have a console. Now you type A equals 3, B equals 4. So your JavaScript interpreter is right here, okay? B equals 4. And then console.log, A plus B. So this is somewhat similar to your MLab, okay? MLab is similar to this. So you got standard right here. It's okay, so you can practice your JavaScript code over here. Now create a button at the HTML. So body, close body. Create a body tag. Oh no, you need to do this. Body tag means this. No, body, you need to have a body inside. Yeah, greater than, and then closing body tag. Yeah. Okay, then inside this body, inside the body, create a button, button tag. Create a button tag. No, it's a tag. You need to have this. I'm trying to teach you to practice the HTML, okay? And then you need to close it with button. Another button, but with the closing tag, yeah. Inside it, write the click me. Inside the button here, inside, right click me. Right click me, just click me. There's no double quote. Yes. Now on the button, put the unclick. Put the unclick equals string main function. Unclick on, it's not un, on. On means when you click equals, not minus. Main function equals main function, it still look like it's a minus. It's not minus, it's actually equals.
But I put equals.
Okay, your equals, okay. Main function means double quote main parentheses here, okay? Because I'm watching you are using a very small window, it may look different. It's okay. And then your right hand side, you cannot delete it. Right hand side, you still have this. Wait a minute. Okay, stop. This is good enough. You have one button created here. See? You see? Here you have a button created.
Yeah.
So this one is very similar to the code at lab. It said that you need to use HTML to do it. And at lab, they already created the tool environment for you. So you don't need to do the button. You just drag and drop the button. So LLab is going to be more easier, but LLab is already designed by somebody else. So do not really do the HTML design in LLab, okay? So LLab is a toy, actually for students who don't know HTML. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, you have a click me. Now go to your JavaScript, type function main, type of function, main function, parenthesis, parenthesis, curly brace, curly brace, curly brace, curly brace, curly brace. Is that curly brace?
Yeah.
Okay. Inside here, write alert, double quote, I am happy, double quote, parenthesis, semicolon, semicolon at the end. Okay, good. Now go to save. And then click on clean. You got it? You got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is you change your JavaScript and then you will unclick, you will run it. Okay, now do one more thing for me. I will make sure you understand it. Right here, you have a CSS, so write body and curly brace, curly brace. Inside the curly brace, you put background color, background dash color, column, column, Azure, Azure, semicolon. So we change color, right? Change color to Azure, right? You see that the color is changed, right? It's not white anymore, right? So now delete the Azure, change to yellow. See what happened? Delete it, change to yellow. You see?
Yeah.
Is that fun?
Yeah.
So this one is your playground for JavaScript. If you just want to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, this one is the best tool for you. It's okay? The MLab is a JavaScript, but MLab do not teach you HTML, do not teach you CSS. They already handle the interface for you. So you do not really write the code that you want. So this one is more direct in a way, okay? Is that okay so far?
Yeah.
Now go to here, go to this edit the name, put in Vienna number 1. Okay. And that's it. Save again. Okay, save again. Now, if you are done, do this. Click on this Copen logo. Okay, click on pen again. Now you get the new one. Is that okay?
Yeah.
If you don't want to do it, you click this one again. And then, no, go back. I just want to show you. Click on your work. Click on your work. So your Vienna number 1 is right here. Click on Vienna number 1. Your previous design is bad. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, one more thing. Let's do one more thing. Okay, this one is okay. You have practiced well so far. Not a problem. Let me do it. Okay. So right here, I do have this one. Let me change it to the same color as you. So let me change it to yellow color. Let me change it to light yellow color. Okay, light yellow color. So we have this, and let's assume that this is the Vienna number 1. We actually want to save it to my own hard disk. Okay, because you design online, but sometimes you may lose it, and sometimes you may actually want it. So you do this, you want to set to your own local, so you do export. This one you do have export. Okay, so let's click on the export, and then let's do export zip file. And then you will create this one. So I'm going to go to the directory go to EC Academy, go to web design, go to HTML. Okay, so last time we had JavaScript H1 number one. Let's actually create a new one. Okay, this one, let's call it JavaScript H1 number two. Okay, so it's a new chapter that we would like to do. And then inside here, I'm going to save this DN number one over there. So it's kind of exporting the design from the website to your local hard disk. And then now I'm going to go to my local hard disk to look at the zip file. So I'm going to go to the where I store the file. Go to the HTML. Go to the JavaScript H1 number two. There will be this the number one. That's it. Let me double click on it and to extract it. Extract it means that I actually would make the file from the compressed mode to the regular mode. So I'm going to express it. Extract it. After extracting it, I get a new folder. Okay, where is my new folder? Okay, so here is a new folder. So inside my new folder, I do get the SRC distributed. Okay, so let's look at the distributed. So here you have index, script, and style. Let's actually open the index. So the index is the HTML part. Let's look at it. So I'm going to use a Visual Studio Code. Okay, so I'm going to File, Open Folder, and Open Folder. I'm going to go to this distribution code. So go to this one, this directory. So I get my design for my HTML page. So my HTML page is in HTML.index.html. So this one, I do have a button right here. So I do have a button right here. This one is in my original HTML, so it's body/body. Okay, so body/body, I do have a body. And then I have my JavaScript right here as the external file script.js. So script.js is right here. So my JavaScript is over here. My CSS file is right here. It's actually in the file right here. So this one link the CSS, this one link to the JavaScript. Okay. It's okay so far?
Yeah.
So JavaScript is right here. So my JavaScript, I have this main function alert. I'm happy. CSS, I have this. So this one, okay. So now I'm going to go outside, double click on index. So I get my design right here. And I click, I get them. I'm happy. So the whole design from this DNF one downloaded to my local environment as a zip file, and I unzip it, and the design can be shown on the web page right away. It's okay. So your web page design can be downloaded from the code pen, and then you will be able to see it. Okay. So now you exercise the export and download. You share your screen. So right here, you can see that I'm guiding you step by step to do everything, making sure you actually learn the whole process of doing the design. Okay, now You have this one download. You download it already? Yeah, download it already. You click on your Vienna. So click on your distributed. Click on index. See, you see your web page, right? So now don't use the Edge to open it. Use open with Chrome. You don't have the open with. Your environment don't is not happy to actually you actually they don't like you to use Chrome. I don't know, maybe you have a new version of the Chrome. Anyway, go back. Go back to the distribute, go back to the Liena number one. No. Go back to your hard disk. I'm going to show you. Go up a level. So click on your Liena number one here. Click on this one. Click on Liena number one here. Okay, right here it is distributed and SRC. What's the difference between SRC and distributed? This one called distribution, DIST, but it actually means distribution. And this one is called SRC. So what is the difference between these two folders? Do you know? Liena, do you know? What is SRC? What is dispute? Hello, Liena, do you know? Hello, I did not hear you. Check your microphone. Your microphone may be muted. Your microphone is muted, actually. Okay. You say something, I hear the sound. Can you say something?
Well,
Okay. I hear you now. So what's the difference? What is the difference between the distributed and SRC? You click on the SRC and see. Click on the SRC and see. So you click on the SRC, it's actually the same. You also have the index, has the script, and have the style. So why you have the different same thing for two versions? One is SRC, one is distributed. This one means SRC means the source code. Source code means your original design. This is original design. Okay. And then distributed means that the version to be sold. So you have a website, you want to have that as a product. So this is a production version. It's okay?
Yeah.
So distribute means the production version. SRC means the source code, means the design version. You design it and later you move to the distribution for production. Okay? Okay, good enough. You can download and you get the design. Okay, that's good. Now let's go back. So we have our first page working. Now we are going to go over our JavaScript example one more time. Okay, so we last time go to project number 6. Let's continue to have more project. So last time we teach you the basic IO and then XY and then data type. Next one, we are going to teach you array. So array is just like Python's list. Okay, it's just like Python's list. Okay, let's try. Let's go back to the code pen. So we do have this code pen, Liena number 1. Let me click this one and I'll create a new pen. So this one I'm going to change it to Liena number 2. Okay. So right here, I would again create a button. Click me. And this one I'm going to do button. Okay. And then here I would have unclick equals main function. Okay, the same. Here I have my background body. Okay, and then background. Let's call it Azure. Okay, the same. This one the same. So far the same. Okay. So now I have this main function. I would like to work on my main function. So here I have a function main. Now today we are going to teach you the array. Okay, the array. So we would have variable a equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I'm going to do for variable I equals 0, I less than 8 length, I increase. And then right here, I'm going to do console.log is I. Okay, so I don't print on my page. I do console.log. So right here, I'm going to click me. I'm going to save first. I'm not going to click me, and then I would check my console, and I'm going to click me. I do print now my ABC A1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. Is that okay so far?
Yeah.
So if I do console.log of my A2, A is not defined. Okay, let me create this way. Let me put this A to be outside the function. Don't put it inside. Let's put it outside. Okay, because put it inside, you become a local variable. Only the function main will see it. So this one, let me actually save it. And then let me click it one more time. Okay. Now over here, I'm going to do console.log of my A2. And it will give you 3. A2 is 3. Okay. So this is called array. So array is a collection of data. So you have a array that's actually a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the same as the list in Java, in Python. So you say A0, it is talking about the first element of the list. That's actually 1. So I say A2, it actually is 3. It's here, this item 0, 1, 2. It's okay so far?
Yeah.
And then right here, I have a for loop. For variable I equals 0, I less than length, I increase. Have you used this kind of for loop before?
Yeah, I
Okay, you
did.
do. So there are 3 conditions. One is initial condition, continue condition, and the update condition. Okay. So initially I equals 0, then I less than 8 length. 8 length is 5. So you go through every number and then you console log it, and you will print the number in the console log right here. Okay. Now let's try different thing. Let's try put it over here. You will have console log, that's good, but let's do document, write the number, see what happened. Okay, see what happened. So this one, let's do save. And then let's click. So you have 1, 2, 3, 5 printed on your web page. Is okay? Let's use this console log. So if you want to change line, you actually plus BR. BR is the HTML change line mark. So originally, if you just AI, it would be the same line. If you add the BR, it would be changed to this. So now, create your Liana 2 with this. Is okay? I'm going to check you later. So do it just the same. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let me show you the whole thing, okay? Let me adjust it. Right now, pretty simple, so I want you to just copy it. making sure you understand and be able to operate by yourself. So this is array. Array is a list of data that you actually can create it.
I think I finished copying it.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Can you run to see if you get this?
Yeah, I got the same thing.
Okay, show me. You're good, okay? You actually is following well. Yeah, okay, good. I just want you to make sure you understand everything, okay? Okay, now we actually pass this one. So this one is our array. So right here, it actually has array of the ingredient, and ingredient variable equals 0, and sandwich we call this, and you should do document right. So it's a similar. Okay, so this one, let's call it project number 8. Okay, let's actually let me create this project number 8 using array again. That is this one. So let me actually this one. Okay, so here I'm going to create another one. So this one I'm going to call it create new pen. So this one right here I'm going to call it project 8. Okay, and then project 8. Let me see. It will there's a body and then there is a show ingredients. Okay, so it's a similar design. So it actually had the button click equals double quote show design. Okay, let's call it just call it show sandwich. Okay, parentheses. Okay, so as you can see, the button already been created. So background color, let's do the same. That's actually no change. Okay, and then now is a main most important part is your JavaScript. So this function right now is no longer main function. So it's a function show sandwich. Okay, now these two global variable need to be created. Global variable is here you have two things. One is called ingredient. One is called sandwich. Okay, so right here, we will put it outside the function. So here variable ingredient. Okay, and then variable sandwich. So sandwich is a array. So we have this. We create it with bracket. That's actually is an array. So this is three sandwich is bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Okay, BMT. Okay, so bacon or BLT, lettuce. Okay, and the tomato. Okay, so bacon, lettuce, and tomato, BLT3 array. So it can be integer, can be a sandwich. So what is the difference between you put the var over here and inside the function? What's the difference? Why we want to put it outside, not inside the function?
Um,
When you put it inside the function, what happens?
it's like, oh,
It will become local variable, and only this function will see it. Outside, you won't see it.
yeah.
Okay, that's the scope. We call it scope. Okay. Okay, you got this, and then what next one we would do is to do for loop, and then print out the ingredient. Okay, that's okay. Let's do it. So we do for loop. So here, because you are outside available, here you don't need to put var. No, you don't need to do it, okay? So ingredients equal 0, and then ingredient less than sandwich length, and then ingredient increased, okay? So this one is, if you don't like it, you can make it longer like this, okay? Because your window may be too small, so you cannot see everything. So you can pull it a little bit. Now you do document the rate, and you do standard which of the ingredients plus ER. Okay. Save. You got it in the creamy. Something's wrong, okay? Something's wrong. Doesn't wrong as what we want. Let me check, okay? Let me check. First thing I would like to do alert.
Maybe because there's like a typo in the end.
Where?
Like ingredients.
Oh, okay. This one, ingredient, this one, right?
Yeah.
One more, save. Still some error. Let's see. Show sandwich not seen. Show sandwich not seen. Here we have a show sandwich. Oh, function spell wrong. You see? So be careful. Now it work, okay? So I comment out this alert. So this one very similar to the array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't need you to type it again. I don't need it, okay? I just want to show you this one is our project number 8 using the array, okay? Using the array. Number nine. Let's go to project number 9. Number 9 is array as list. This one a little bit too complicated. This one way too complicated, actually. Okay, this one I'll skip it right now. Okay, it's too much. So we so far introduce you a very basic JavaScript, and then we would do graphic, animation, DOM, data. At this moment, you are not able to go to here, okay? So this extra chapter, we are over here. And then we'll start to teach you JavaScript chapter by chapter before we come back to the project for the examples. Okay, right now this example would be too hard for you. Okay, so let's do this. Right now we are A43. Let's have a break. Come back on A50, okay? I'm going to start to teach you JavaScript language. Because right now you don't have the language background. We just go through the different examples. So start a JavaScript language and then come back on 6 minutes later, okay? Have a break and I'll start a new project, okay?
Okay.
Have a break. Okay. Hi, Liana. I'm back. Hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I create another one called Liana number 3, and we are going to use it, okay? Right here. Let's just use it for the time being, okay? I'm not going to make it too complicated. First one, we are going to just use console and maybe make the console as big as possible. We just use the console most of the time, okay? Now we are ready for this. This is our interpreter, just like your Python IDE, okay? The idle. Now we go back to the previous one. We use a different chapter, okay? The extra chapter. Now we go back to this Unit 3 JavaScript, okay? So we will focus on chapter 2, the data type. The chapter 2, we are talking about the textbook chapter. Which textbook chapter? Let's look at it. So this is a JavaScript material that we are using. Actually, let me find the Moodle. Okay, this is my Moodle site. So Moodle site, I actually give you the course. Give you the course. You have to try it, okay? And then your course on this one is, let me see, one moment, okay? It is this website did CSPT, so this one. This one, there are two textbooks. When we teach you HTML, we are on this one, Learning Web Design, okay, by Jennifer Robbins. So the one that we are using for this JavaScript is this one, JavaScript for Kids. So chapter 2 means the chapter in here. So you click this one, you will get the textbook for your JavaScript textbook. It's pretty simple. It's written for kids. So the name is JavaScript for Kids. So it's not really that hard, okay? Is that okay? You should download this one to your local disk. So I'm downloading it. And it's very interesting. So it actually has this meow meow chart, okay? And then it's JavaScript. So it's an introduction, introduction for programming, okay? It's designed for middle school, high school kids, okay? Let's see, that's actually, so this is a textbook. And then the fundamental part, the environment, I already told you what is HTML, those kind of things we already told you. So there's nothing we will cover chapter 1, okay? We directly go to chapter 2. So the slices we are using is chapter 2. So what we will do is go to the chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6, maybe chapter 8. And then we finish the fundamental JavaScript and we will go to chapter 9. And then maybe 10, 12, and then Canvas. So we pretty much will follow this textbook all the way. So it's worthwhile for you to download this. Do you have a textbook for JavaScript in your school?
No, we don't have a textbook.
Yeah, so since you don't have textbook, you can use this one as your textbook. Is that okay?
Okay.
Since you don't have textbook, you don't have textbook anyway, so your teacher didn't give you the textbook. So let me copy the link. You can download right away, okay? You can download right away. This one is a textbook that you can use right away, right? Since you don't have textbook, so it is a good textbook you can use. It is not hard, so I do not pick a super hard professional JavaScript for you. That is too hard. This one is a JavaScript for kids. So as you can see, the content, there are a lot of graphics contents. You know what I'm saying? It is designed for kids, so very playful, okay? Very interesting textbook. It actually is not like a traditional textbook, very theorem and then lemma and those kind of mathematical terms. No, it's not. It's actually very playful. It has a lot of pictures. Okay. Anyway, when you have time, you can study it. Okay, that's your textbook. Now let's come back to here. So we do want to teach you the variables. Before we teach you the variable, let's actually try again the chart that we actually do it before. So it's actually called Python versus JSON data type. Okay, so this one we do get this. So here this table is very important. Let me copy it one more time. So this one is the table that you map your knowledge from Python to JavaScript. Okay. So now first thing is, what is JSON? JSON, JSON is a file format, but it is short for JavaScript object notation. So it's actually JSON. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So that's called JSON. So anyway, that's just a name, okay? So JSON is a file format, but anyway, JavaScript's the data format has one-to-one mapping to Python data type. So Java has string, JSON has string, but JSON string is capital. Java string is lowercase, okay? Python has integer, here is called number, integer number. Java has float, it's actually called number real. Java, Python called bool or boolean, and it's called boolean. Java called list, this one is called array. Java called dictionary, this one is called object. Its non-type is called null. So basically, there is a one-to-one mapping. This one is this one, this is the same. These two are the same, the same, the same, the same, the same, the same, the same. So your data type knowledge in Python can all be transferred to your JavaScript. That's what I want to say. Is okay?
Yeah.
So how many basic primitive data type that Python has? You have 4. So JSON also have 4. And actually integer and float, you can call it one type number. So basically string, number, and boolean. These are 3 basic data types. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Now let's go back to our Copan. So go back to, oh no, not this one. I'm killing the wrong one. Not this one. Let me close it. Not this one. I'm sorry. Okay, let me go back to our Copan. So go back to Copan now. You can actually declare A equals a string ABC and finish by semicolon. Okay, so right now we call it a statement. A statement is the whole sentence. So you say A equals ABC. You assign ABC this string to A variable. Finish by semicolon. One difference is that Python do not have a semicolon to end. And then JavaScript need to have this semicolon. So semicolon is just like a period in your English. It's the end of your sentence. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So Python don't have it. Python, you write a line, you don't need to have a period, but here you do, okay? You can have B equals 1, that's okay. B equals 1 semicolons, okay? B equals 1 semicolon is better. You forget a semicolon, there's no error will be shown in you, okay? But sometimes you create trouble. So these are 2 data type, and you can also have bx equals 2. So, and then you say type of the bx. Is called type of. It's called Boolean, okay? So in Python, it's called type. There's no OF, it's type. Here it's called type of. Type of Boolean, you do figure out this bx is a Boolean type. So far, okay? So that's to type of A, you got string. You see, I use the console and I can test out all the idea I want to test. Is that okay? And then you do type of B would be number. So numbers, so your B may be 2.4. It's also okay. You actually type of B, it would be number. Number or b equals 4, it should be an integer, but they cannot make the difference. You actually are the same. It's still number. So three major type. You have string for text, number for number, but number, in fact, there are two types of number. One is integer, one is real number, or sometimes we call it float. And there's another type called Boolean. So three major type, and number has two subtypes. So you can call it three type or four type of data. Okay, either way. Okay, get it done now. Input and output. Output alert, you will pop up to the box. So that the A variable will pop up ABC right here. Okay. Input, let's do S equal prompt. And then enter a string. Hit it, you've got a box. There's an enter box right here. Let's enter 1, 2, 3. You got a number, and then you check console.log your S. You get a string of 1, 2, 3. You want to convert it to integer. So right now it's actually type of S is a string, and then you can do var x equals parse int of the S. This one is parsing the string into integer. So console.log your x, you got 1, 2, 3, and then console. Actually, you also do type of x that is a number. Is okay?
Yeah.
This one is to convert your string to integer. Now, how to convert a number that's a string x is 1, 2, 3. Now, how to convert the x back to a string? Okay, you do toString of x or integer that toString of x. No, you don't get it. Let's do another one. X toString. That's actually assigned to variable xs. And then console.log xs. You see, so xs is a string now. So now you have a string 1, 2, 3. You want to convert it to number 1, 2, 3. You use parse integer to parse the integer into string. And this 1, 2 string, you want to convert it to string. You do this variable x dot toString, the integer dot toString, and you convert it to a string 1, 2, 3. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Any questions so far? So this one teaches
No.
you how to convert a integer to string and a string to integer. Now another one. So let's do this. Let's do d equal prompt. Enter a real number. Okay, so this one. So right here, you want to enter a real number, so let's do 2.34. So 2.34 is assigned to D. So let's do type of D. D is a string. And then console.log D is a string, so it's a 2.34 string. Now I may have a variable D data equals parse float. Possible is to convert the string to a floating point number. And then I do console, I like to type of data is a number. And I do console the log of my data. It will be 2.34. Now it is a number. It's no longer a string. So this one is you do prompt. After you prompt, you get a D is a string, so it's a 2.34. And then you convert it to data using parse float. Parse float is parsing into a floating point number. Okay? And then when you want to go back, it's again using the toString function. So now you do toString function, so that's called vards equals to data.toString. Okay, so we do type of ds is a string, and then we do console the log ds. You got a string back. Is okay? So why are we doing this so far? We want you to get the input and be able to convert the input that would be a string into a floating point, and you do process. And later, when you want to output, you need to convert the number back to string and then print out to the outside. Is that okay so far?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Now we got everything that we want. Okay, now we got everything that we want for the data. So far, we go over the data type well. That's okay that we kind of finished the basic data. Now we know. So this part, if we already have it, we don't spend time to do it, okay? We already teach you that we won't. Okay, next one, we are going to talk about document.write. Okay, document.write. So document.write's purpose is to create a document on your page. Okay, on your page. So here we don't have anything. So that's how about this? How about let's just do this? Let's just do document.write of ABC. So document.write of DEF. This one using console, it may not work, okay? I don't like this console part. Let's clean it. So let's do console log here, right here, okay? So let's do this. Let's just using the, let's just do this. Let's just put it over here. Let's do button, okay. Click me, okay. Button, okay. I don't want to change color, so just do unclick, okay. And then right here, let's put in main function, okay. That's all we need. So set up the button, okay. Set up the button, and right here we do document.write. Okay, this one's case one, okay. Then we do document.write. Case two, okay, that's it. Now let's actually do save, and let's click. You just type the document.write number one. Oh, here I have a typo. So save, and you have a test one, test two. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And that's not what we want, because you don't want it to be like here. So let's do this. Let's do under this one. Let me put it Let me do this. Before we do it, let's actually do document, the right HR. What's the HR? Do you still remember HR? HR give you the horizontal line. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So right here, this test one, test two, they are linked together. I don't like it. So I would do this. I will do plus BR. So this one is the new line mark. You change line right here, return, change line, return, change line. So it has two lines. So you continue to do that, you will have several lines. So document, right, and have plus BR. You see, this copy is very advanced. So it's what you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you type is continue to update your page right away. It's actually faster than the applet, the faster than the Code.org. Okay, this tool is very super. So far, okay. No,
Yeah.
okay. So right here, this one is similar to your code. This one is similar to your code in applet. This one is similar to your design in your applet. Okay, so design the applet give you the button, give you the label, give you the number, give you the input box you can directly use. Right here, you need to create button by yourself. Here, this one similar to your code. Okay, so your code you can do this and you can test out. Okay, you can test out. So so far we have no main function. Okay, so let's create one function. So right here, sometime we may need to have a function. So here I may have a function, let's call it print. I may want to print some message. Okay. So if actually MSG equals null equals undefined. Then you will do nothing. Okay, you will do nothing. Just do nothing. Else, you will do document, but right is MSG. So this one equals undefined means that you do not have data. So what we would do is right here, we would do print AA. So AA will be printed. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So this is the function of the print. So now if I just do print and nothing in there, and nothing in there, the MSG is undefined. It's undefined. So basically, if you do this, nothing will be printed. Okay, nothing will be printed. So now let's do print BB. So BB follow AA. Is that okay so far?
Yeah.
Okay, and I can also do print. Yeah, so I actually change the document right to print right now, okay? So you will change line. So you change line, let's do one more. Let's do print CC. So AA, nothing, BB, change line, and then you print CC, okay? Hello, is that okay? If I want the extra horizontal bar, you can do print HR. They give you an extra horizontal line. And then you continue to do that, you build your page just by document.write. So right here, we introduce a function called messaging. Okay. So right here, I'll redefine this. I'll change it to if not equal, then we'll print. There's no else, because if you are equal, you will do nothing. So I change it to this. Everything will still be the same. Okay, everything will still be the same. Is that okay so far? Is that okay so far? Okay. So far we get everything. Now let's actually continue. Let's do print. Okay, you get a DB. Okay, so this is the print function. Print function is my definition. If it is not undefined, you will type it. Okay, now next one, we will define another function. This function called print line. Okay, print line MSG. So this one will copy this whole thing over. So print line will print, and it will change the line. So right here is not only MSG, but we will also type a BR, so it will change the line right away. So this one called print ln. ln means line. So right here, let's do print ln EE. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Here I have a typo. Okay. So EE got printed. Okay. And it print and change the line. So this one would automatically change it. So print and print line, the difference is whether you want to change it or not. Okay. So FF change line. So let's do print GG no change line. And then let's print HH, print line HH. Print line HH will change that. Okay, so here give you the basic idea of print and print line. And this definition of print and print line is the same as Java. So later when you learn Java, print and print line is the same as this. Okay. Anyway, so these two functions are the design for my own design, and it is used to print some line to your HTML page. Okay, and so far it's working so far. Okay, it's working so okay so far. Any question? No? Okay, so we are working on this print and print line so far. Okay, this is the end number 3. So let's continue. We actually talk about document.write and also print.ln to make sure it works. Okay. Now, if we want to run a program that actually have this is a cat face. It's a cat face, smiling cat face. Okay, so totally you will go run 0 to 9 of these. Okay, let's do it. So this one, let me call it the YENA number 4. So I'll give it a name called K-Face, okay? The K-Face project. So right here, I actually don't want to use HTML. I'm just going to do HTML. I don't want to have the button. I just want to use JavaScript. So so here I would have available I equals 0. Okay. So I put in for integer for I equals 0, I less than 10, I increase. So every time I do document write the number I plus a string. This string is the cafe, so course in the middle put the period. And then after that, you want to change line because you don't want to stay on the same line. So let's do change line. Okay, so this will be the same as the program we get right here. Is that okay so far?
Yeah.
Okay, this would be the same right here. So we do have one variable called I, and then it goes through the for loop for it. Okay, so this one document.write, I'm going to comment it down. And then I'm going to write the function of print line here. So let me copy the, let's save. Let's go to the Liena. So sometimes you may use the older program. So go to Liena 3. And I want this function print function and print line function. So let me right click, copy, go back to my Liena number 4. So put it over here. Let me put on top of my variables right here, let's test it. So I got a print and print line function. So right here, we will do print line of your I plus face. So this is the same as the previous one, document.write. Is that okay so far?
Yeah.
It said that I use the print line function right now. Okay, I use the print line function right now. So this is the cat face. After class, you can practice it. Okay, today I'm not going to help you to do this, but I want you to practice after class, making sure you can generate this cat face by yourself. Okay, is that okay?
Yeah.
So we finish this cat face. We are okay. Let's move on. So cat, we finish. It's okay. We don't want to waste our time. We use the pen, pen as a better tool. Okay. So right now you need to know about parentheses. When you have a function, you have a main parentheses, and you need to declare function as using the function. So this is a definition of function. Curly brace, we call it code block. So from here to here, it belongs to the function main. It's called code block. Okay. So curly brace is used for code block. And then when you have double slash, it's a comment out the rest of the line. It's similar to the sharp sign in Python. Okay. And then backslash is star backslash is similar to quote in Python. Quote in Python also provide you the comment. It's okay so far?
Yeah.
So this two means when you don't want to have that. Okay. So this picture is taken from the textbook. Okay, so you can see I'm trying to use the textbook. Okay, so that actually is the basic for loop. Next one is the data in JavaScript. So data in JavaScript is you have these different basic data, and string, number, and Boolean are primitive data, and you also have the object and function. These two extra data type. So totally there are 5 data type. Object and function we haven't teach you yet. Okay, we'll talk about it later. And then there are 3 object type, 1 object, date, and array. Okay, two unknown type, 1 is null, 1 is undefined. Okay, so these are the total data type that we have. At this moment, you need to know about these. We'll teach you later for these 2. And you already know array. We'll teach you object later. We teach you undefined already. Undefined means when your function is missing, you have an MSG and you do not put MSG there, you will have the undefined. Okay? Undefined is none. It's also non-type in Python. Python called none. Okay? It's okay so far?
Yeah.
And you need to remember this table I told you, the Python mapping to JSON, okay? So JSON is the glue between Python and the JavaScript. This picture I take it from internet. It's not created by myself, okay? I do not put this. So JSON is a glue between JavaScript and Python. It's a bridge that you bring all the data from Python to here. Also, you can bring all the JSON data to Python, okay? That's why in the summer we teach you Python. So you know about JavaScript, you can use a JavaScript, Java, you know about Python. You can use a Python to do data science and prepare data for the website. So right now you do web design, you can use it, okay? So these are different data types.
Okay.
Let's continue, okay? So these are the data type. Today we teach you Boolean number string and undefined, okay? And then they are object we haven't teach you, null we haven't teach you, okay? So you have this plus sign, okay, plus sign is to add two numbers together. So you have integer literal. What is integer literal? Integer literal means how you write the integers. So you have 1, 2, 3 minus 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are how you write the base 10 decimal values. So you can do binary or you can do hexadecimal. So when you do hexadecimal, you put a, let's see, 7b minus this, you actually is base 16. This one, base 8, you put a 0 in front of everything. Okay, that's base 16. So when you do hexadecimal, you put a 0x, that is, okay, 0x1, that's actually hexadecimal 1. Okay, is that okay?
Okay.
And then you do base 8, you have a leading 0. Put a 0, 3 something, it will actually use the base 8. So this is how you write the integers. Okay, normally you do decimal 10, but you do need to know about sometimes you will do base 16 and base 8. Okay. And then floating point is the real number. You can do real number format. You can do scientific notation. So this one equivalent to 1 to 12.4 times 10 raised to power 3. This E is exponential. Is that okay? And the E you can write lowercase or uppercase, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, okay? So this one, sometimes in your chemistry, you need to know about scientific notation, okay? You need to be good at this. And chemistry also need you to calculate the effective bits, okay? True and false is lowercase now. In Python, it's uppercase true, uppercase false. But right here is lowercase in JavaScript, okay? And for string, you use the quote, double quote, okay? Can you do single quote? Yes, you can also use a single quote. So single quote or double quote, it doesn't matter. It's the same. You can use plus sign to connect two strings together. Okay, but single quote, double quote, both are used for strings. Okay, both are used for string. Any questions so far? Any questions so far?
No.
Next one is the so-called special character or escape sequence. So you have the backslash n, it means change line. If you have backslash t, it means tapping. Okay, let's try it out. Okay, let's try it out. Let's go to our console. Okay, let's go back to the Liena number 3. Because Liena number 3 is our test test background, okay? So here I'm going to bring up a console. What I want to do right here is, what do we want to have? We actually, okay, we want to do this. So let's do console log, putting in a\n, b\n, c\n, dd\n. So your console will be A followed by the change line. This one is change line. This is equivalent to BR. It actually change one line, so change one line. And then C and then B and then C change one line, and then DD and then change one line. It's okay so far? So the whole thing is a string. They are special character. \n means change line character. So the string is from here to here, but there are 4 change line mark in there. Is that okay so far? Hello, is that okay so far?
Okay.
And this is one special character. Let's try another. Let's try console.log and then a\t, b\t, c\t, d. Okay, this one is 3\t in the middle. So \t is jump by a character, jump by a character, jump by a character, jump by a character. So this one is tapping. Is okay? Tapping.
Yeah.
So change \n is new line mark. New line mark. \t is tapping. Okay, you need to remember that. So this different thing, we call it special characters in JavaScript string. We call it escape sequence. Sometimes we also call it escape sequence. Okay, anyway, that's good. So document on right, you cannot use capital, that's wrong. You cannot use capital W, that's wrong. You have to do both lowercase, okay? And we simplified it by print function now, okay? We actually print and print ln function for it. This one, okay, we are not going to do it. Next one, we are going to talk about operator. So operator is plus sign, minus sign, times this kind of things, we call it operator. It's actually similar to math. So right here, we do have all kind of operator. Plus, minus, time, divide, modular. Modular, you remember the modular? What is the modular? So 10 modular 5, what it is?
It's like it like divides and then gives a remainder.
So the remainder is? Remember 10 divided by 5
Well,
is?
for this one, it's 0.
It is 0, so this one equals 0, okay? Remember that. Plus, what is a plus? A plus you may not have learned it yet. Okay, let's talk about plus. So if you have a equals 3, then a plus. So after this a plus, what happened to a? A will be increased by 1. So I call this plus as a increased. Is that okay? So after this, a will be equals 4. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then you do a minus means a decrease. Okay? So this one called it increase, this one called decrease. Okay? And the end becomes ampersand mark, 2 ampersand, this is end. This Two vertical bar means or. Exclamation mark means not. This and or and not, this Python uses the English text. But in JavaScript, we use a sign, double bar, and exclamation mark. Is okay so far?
Yeah.
Okay. And then greater equal to, we talk about it in the Python already, so it's okay the same. Plus sign for string concatenation, you connect two string together is plus sign, is it the same? Okay. Now next one, you have to know about the priority of the operation. It's actually following the P, E, M, D, A, S. This one in elementary school, you learned it already. Parenthesis, exponential, multiply and division, addition and subtraction, right? Is that okay? So parentheses go first. So this whole thing, you will evaluate the multiplication first, 31 divided by 4 first, and then you get these two numbers, okay? And then next you do plus and minus. Is that okay? Following the P, E, M, D, A, S. Print us, okay, whatever. Any questions so far?
No.
No? Okay, this different operator, we talk about it. The more important part is here you also have a plus equal, minus equal, okay? So this is different from the plus plus. The plus plus you have A plus plus means A increased. Here plus equal, we say it actually A, C increased by 7. So it's equivalent to C equals C plus 7. Is that okay? So D minus equal 4 means D decreased by 4. E times equals 5 means E multiplied by 5. Is okay?
Yeah.
F slash equals 3 means F divided by 3. And then G percentage equals means G take modular by 9. So G divided by 9 and take the remainder. This we call it augmented assignment. Is that okay so far?
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually the basic operators. So then we have a plus plus and minus minus. So let's talk about it. You may have A plus plus, you may have plus plus A. So let's assume you have Y equals A plus plus or Y equals A plus plus, plus plus A or plus. So originally A equals 3, originally A equals 3, okay? So on the right-hand side, you will assign the value of the 3 to Y, then A increase. So this equivalent to Y equals A, and then A equals A plus 1. So after the operation, Y will be equals 3, and A will be equals 4. Is that okay?
Yeah.
This one plus plus A is equivalent to A equals A plus 1, then Y equals A. So after operation, Y would equal 4, A would be equals 4 as well. Is that okay so far? So how we actually interpret this one? We will say this one is getting the A value before the addition because it got increased. So 3 assigned to Y and then A increased. This one is you increase the number of A before you assign it to Y. So you increase by A to 4, then you assign 4 to Y. It's okay? This one called post-increment, this one called pre-increment. Pre-increment means that you need to do increment first before you assign the value. Post-increment means that you need to assign a value first, then you increase. Is that okay so far?
Yeah.
This one a little bit confusing, okay? So here is pre-increment, post-increment, okay? Okay, up to here. No, let me finish it. Let me actually see where we want to finish. Okay, let's do the if then else, and then the variable we are going to do it next time, okay? The variable we are going to do it next time. So up to here. So we have four more chart. Next one is the if then else. So you do if, then you have parentheses. So in JavaScript, you need to put parentheses. Python, you don't. And then Python use put into different lines and align them. But right here, JavaScript don't need to have that. JavaScript using curly brace as the code block. Okay, as the code block. So this one is the design of multiple if statement. And then your equals, not equal, greater, less than, okay, whatever. And your logical operator and or and not, okay. Okay, whatever. Okay, I think we're up to here. Any questions so far?
No.
So today we go over the overall programming environment using the code pen, and we talk about how to declare variable, and we talk about what are the data type in JavaScript. We actually teach you how to get input and then prompt it as well, and then convert it to integer. Okay, those kind of things. And next week we will look into continue to do this chapter 2 for different variable type. Okay, we will continue to do that. Okay, that's it for today. Good night then. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.